Ever wonder what it really takes to build a successful career in insurance and personal finance? One that's not just a job, but something you can be proud of, where you're truly trusted. Well, today, we're going to explore the exact pathway to get you there. So, let's just ask the big question right up front. How do you actually do it? How do you stand out from the crowd, earn that crucial trust, and build a career that really goes somewhere? The best way to think about it is as a journey. And, on any epic journey, having an expert guide makes all the difference, right? Well, that's exactly what the Chartered Insurance Institute, or the CII, is for. They've pretty much mapped out the entire path for you. So let's start by looking at how the CII supports you on this journey, whether you're literally taking your first step or you're already well on your way and just looking for that next level. Okay, so at its very heart, the CII is all about one word: trust. It's a professional body, and its entire mission is to raise the bar for everyone, to build that public confidence in the whole industry. So, how do they guide you? Well, they've got this amazing tool called the Professional Map. Honestly, think of it as your own personal compass for your career. And here it is. The Professional Map is seen as the international benchmark for what excellence looks like in this industry. And you'll see it's built around these 3 pillars that are all connected, and they really define what it means to be a top-tier professional. So let's break down those 3 pillars, because this is the secret sauce. First, you've got technical expertise. That's basically what you know. But then, and this is so important, you have behaviors, which is all about how you use what you know. And finally, there's enablers. That's understanding the whole world you're working in. See? It's a complete picture of what makes someone great at their job. And this isn't just theory, it actually works. I mean, just listen to this quote from a graduate broker. They said they felt empowered to take charge of their own development. That's huge. It helps you not just learn, but also explain your own value to others. Okay, so you have the map. Now, how do you actually start building that expertise? This is where the CII's qualifications come into play, and they're super flexible. The qualifications are all laid out in these different levels, which makes the whole path really, really clear. Level 2, think of that as being like your GCSEs, perfect if you're brand new. Level 3 is your A-level equivalent, building on that foundation. Level 4 is kind of like your first year of university, great for specialist roles. And it keeps going, all the way up to level 7, which is basically on par with a master's degree. You can find the exact right spot for you. And within that system, you get to choose your own adventure. You can follow the insurance path, diving deep into products and markets, or you could head down the personal finance route. That covers things like financial planning, mortgages. It even provides the licenses you actually need to practice. Now, this is really cool. If you've already studied something relevant, you don't necessarily have to start from square one. The CII has something called recognition of prior learning, which means they can give you credits that speed up your whole qualification journey. You might be way closer than you think. Seriously, think about it for a second. Do you have a degree in something like accounting or business or even law? That knowledge you already have could translate directly into credits, which means saving you both time and money. It's for sure worth checking out. And here's maybe the best part. You won't be doing any of this on your own. When you become a member of the CII, you're plugging into this incredible support network. And when I say incredible, I mean massive. You're joining a community of over 120,000 other professionals, people who get it, who are all committed to the same high standards. That's a powerful network to have. The benefits are just fantastic. You gain that professional respect. You need to keep your skills sharp. You get access to all sorts of events and resources. You want some guidance. You can literally get an experienced mentor. Plus, you get access to this huge learning hub. And, of course, you save money, over 20% on your exams and study stuff. You can also zero in on your specific niche. You can join societies that are all about your area of work. Whether you're in broking or claims or mortgages, there is a whole community of experts just waiting for you to connect with. So after all this learning, all this networking and development, where does the journey actually end? Well, it leads to the very top, the highest levels of professional recognition you can get. First stop, chartered status. This is, without a doubt, the gold standard in the profession. Getting this tells everyone, your clients, your boss, your colleagues, that you are absolutely at the top of your game. And what's beyond chartered?
Well, there's fellowship. This is the absolute peak of the mountain. It's the highest designation the CII offers, and it's reserved for the most accomplished, most experienced professionals out there, a true mark of distinction.
So now that you've seen the map, the different paths, and the amazing destination, there's really only one question left to ask yourself. What's your next step going to be?
If you feel ready to build that career defined by real expertise and trust, your journey can start right now. Just head over to ccii.co.uk to find out more and take that first step. Thanks for watching.